Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss the summary of the 7 principles for making a marriage work. So inside the Settled Lab, the truth about happy marriages, John Gottman set up a love lab where he observed more than 650 couples over 14 years. He devised a model to predict a married couple getting divorced with a 91% accuracy. What's more interesting is that he can do so in under 5 minutes. The predictions are based on empirical studies. He emphasizes the importance of emotional intelligence in couples and handling negative thoughts and feelings and not letting those overwhelm the positive. So quick start. Over 40 years, 67% of first marriages will break up. Half of the divorces occur within the first 7 years. People who stay married live 4 years longer. Unmarried people tend to have a weaker immune system, the result of increased physiological and psychological stress, increasing their chances of getting sick by 35%. Myths about why relationships fail. Neurosis or personality problems ruin a marriage. We all are quickly. It's about how you handle your differences. Common interests keep people together. It's about how you do things together. Reciprocity keeps a good relationship. Keeping tabs on things is bad for the relationship. Instead, the happy couples do things without keeping a score. Affairs are the root causes of divorce. Affairs happen because there is a problem in the relationship. Men are not biologically built for marriage. Today, young women who enter the workforce are equally involved in cheating their partners. Men and women are two different genders. Differences may contribute to marriage difficulties, but they certainly do not cause them. 70% of both men and women agree that friendship is the key to satisfying relationship. What makes marriage work? Positive sentiment override. It's how people see the relationship. If they have a positive feeling regarding their relationship, they will notice the positive and discount the negative emotion. Sense of meaning. When couples have a strong sense of meaning or purpose, they understand each other's dream. They support each other's aspiration. Repair attempts. Happily married couples do not have less conflict or tensions, but they are better able to repair it before it gets out of hand. How to predict divorce. Harsh setup. When discussion begin with criticism, sarcasm, or contempt, what begins badly ends badly. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Criticism. There is a difference between complaints and personal criticism. It's better to complain about the action as opposed to criticizing your partner. Contempt can be in things like sneering, eye-rolling, mockery, or name-calling. Belligerence is also a form of contempt. Defensiveness, defending or explaining yourself and trying to blame the other person for the problem. Stonewalling, when one of the partners is overwhelmed by the above-mentioned issues and tunes out. Stonewalling is withdrawing from the relationship to avoid conflict. According to Gottman, in 85% of cases, men act as stonewallers. Men's stress systems are more reactive and take longer to calm down than women's. Hence, men usually try to avoid conflict. Flooding. Emotional flooding happens when one partner is overwhelmed by criticism or contempt or harsh verbal comments. When a person feels flooded, he or she reacts by stonewalling to protect herself. It also results in increased heart rate and blood pressure. Your body starts to respond in the way it responds in a fight or flight situation. Repeated flooding leads to emotional distancing and then loneliness. Failed repair attempts. A repair attempt prevents an argument from getting out of hand. It could be a statement or action, some silly gesture. When repair attempts start to fail, the level of negative sentiment starts to overtake the positive sentiments. When the 4 horsemen start appearing, the marriage has an 82% chance of failing. Add in the failed repair attempt and it jumps to over 90%. Bad memories. Couples who are entrenched in negative sentiments write their past in a negative hue when they look back at their past with this negative perception. They create more negative expectation from the future. The 7 principles. Gottman's principles providing a framework to repair and rebuilding relationship to make them even stronger. These principles nurture a couple's friendship and improve their marriage to help them endure during challenging times. So the number 1 is enhance your love maps. Number 2 is nurture your fondness and admiration. Number 3 is turn towards each other. Number 4, let your partner influence you. Number 5, solve your solvable problems. Number 6, overcoming gridlock. Number 7, creating shared meaning. So the principle 1, enhance your love maps. Happy couples know each other intimately. They know each other's dreams, fears, regrets, aspirations, beliefs, friends, correct, stresses and challenges. The better you know your partner, the more intimacy you can share and the stronger your relationship would grow. Create a love map inside your brain, storing all the relevant information about your partner. Love map game means Gottman recommends asking questions to know your partner on a deeper emotional level. He also recommends a love map game for couples where each tries to guess the answers to questions about the other. Self-exploration exercise to learn about yourself. Gottman recommends doing a self-exploration exercise. This includes finding answer to the following: your past successes, your past injuries, your emotional world, your life mission, what you want to become. Doing this exercise will help you provide a better love map to your partner. Love maps help you in deepening your mutual understanding. Revisiting these exercises to stay updated with the changes happening over time. Now we were going to start the principle 2, that is nurture your fondness and admiration. According to Gottman, fondness and admiration are 2 of the most important elements of a happily married couple. Expressing your affection, care, appreciation and adoration to a partner transcends into a satisfying and long-term relationship. Fondness and admiration are a great antidote to the 4 horsemen. To increase fondness and admiration, you can follow the following steps. List the qualities you admire in your partner. Attach those qualities to some incident or event. Share those with your partner. Cherish your positive moments and the history of your relationship. Now we were going to start the principle number 3, that is turn towards each other. This means being with your partner and doing everyday activities with each other. Little interaction like grocery shopping, cooking, paying bills makes a huge difference in the quality of your married life. You don't need gateways or expensive gifts to sustain your relationship. According to Gottman, real life is kept alive each time you let your spouse know he or she is valued during the grind of everyday life. You can do the following exercises. Take turns to speak, no unsolicited advice, and show genuine interest. Communicate your understanding, take your spouse's side, take the we against others attitude, express affection, validate emotion. Now, the principle number 4, that is let your partner influence you. Getting influenced by a partner means listening to a partner and changing your opinion if it makes sense. Gottman recommends working as a team while making decisions and taking your partner's opinion. Caring about their feelings and seeking common ground in case of disagreement is a way for happily married couples to sustain their relationship. Letting your partner influence you isn't about having one person making all the decisions. Rather, it's about honoring and respecting both people in the relationship. Most women are naturally oriented towards considering their parents' feelings while making a decision, while men are not. 81% of the cases where the couple does not follow self-destruct their relationship. Gottman recommends the following exercises: a true or false quiz to determine if you accept your partner influence. Yield to win. Try to understand the importance of the issue to your partner and seek common ground in case of disagreement. Now, the principle number 5. Solve your solvable problems. There are two types of marital conflicts: solvable or situational, unsolvable or perpetual. Couples need to categorize their problems according to Gottman. One way to identify solvable problems is that they seem less painful, gut-wrenching, or intense than perpetual, gridlocked ones. Gottman recommends 5 steps for problem solving. Soften your startup, starting the conversation without criticism or contempt. Use repair attempts to diffuse tension. Focus on attempting to break the negativity from the escalating, soothe yourself and each other. Take a break when there is a conflict to calm down. Learn to soothe yourself and each other. Compromise. It's important to take your partner's thoughts and feelings into consideration when conflicts arises. Gottman suggests an exercise to find common ground. Each partner should draw 2 circles, a smaller one inside a larger one. In the smaller circle, make a list of your non-negotiable points. In the bigger one, make a list of what you can compromise on. Share them with each other and look for common ground. Be tolerant of each other's flaws. Gottman says a compromise is impossible if partners cannot accept each other's flaws. Principle 6. Overcoming gridlock. Gridlock is a sign that you have dreams for your life that aren't being addressed or respected by each other. 69% of conflicts fall into the perpetual problem category. The key to dealing with perpetual problem is to establish a dialogue about them. Gottman provides a system to help you move into acknowledging one another's dream. Become a dream detective. Your partner might feel their dreams are childish or impractical and hide them from you, but it might resurface in the form of a conflict. Work on them, listening, do not criticize, and help in exploring in deeper. Financially supporting, taking advice part, finding a common ground. You might not be able to fully solve a gridlock, but you should find things you can compromise on. The conflict might still be there, but it won't be gridlocked. Appreciate. It must be difficult to do so after a gridlock discussion, but always try to end the discussion on a positive note. Now we were going to start the principle number 7, which is creating shared means. Marriage isn't just about raising kids, splitting chores, and making love. It can also have a spiritual dimension that has to do with creating an inner life together, a culture rich with rituals, and an appreciation for your roles and goals that link you, that lead you to understand what it means to be a part of the family you have become. Shared meanings takes years to build, but you can promote it. Family rituals create meaningful and intentional rituals around family dinner or holidays. Shared goals start exploring your goals and express your feelings. Shared symbols create symbols that reflect your family values. Happy couples create a mini culture in the marriage of family and build their own shared meaning. So this is the summary of the book which we had read today, and which I had read and you had listened. So if you like this video, so please like, share with your friends, and comment if there is any problem. I know there are some glitches in the sound, so we were improving, and we hope we will improve and we will do our best. So if you want more videos like